Hello everybody, this is Jonathan Lovegrove, and welcome to the Greer Tidbits Vidcast, the weekly show where we dive into what's happened in the city of Greer in the past week. Now you might notice this is the first episode of the vidcast that we have had in a while. Well, why? The reason is because during the coronavirus there wasn't much to talk about. Events were canceled and people were staying at home. But things are beginning to reopen, there's some things to talk about, so I'm excited to be restarting the vidcast today. Now for today's episode, we're going to start off by giving you an update on the construction in downtown Greer. Then we'll move on and talk about businesses reopening as well as the Greer Heritage Museum. And then we'll finish off by talking about a legendary hero in the Greer area, Coach Perry, passing away. That's coming up next here on the Greer Tidbits Vidcast. Now, while the coronavirus has been going on, a lot of things have been canceled, but one thing that has not been canceled is construction in downtown Greer. Crews have been busy working in downtown, and if you go to downtown, there is so much. Downtown is looking beautiful. There's more brick, there's more trees, the intersections are being completed. It is beautiful. In the 300 block down towards the Greer Citizen office, they actually have put test string lights, and it is just looking amazing. Now, most of the project is done, so it's now time for those final touches, those things that really make it shine. And one of those is asphalt. That's one of the things that they're doing lots of work on, paving some of the streets. And I've got a schedule right here. On Wednesday, the predicted schedule is that Depot Street and South Main Street will be paved. On Thursday, it's going to be South Main, East Poinsett, and School. And on Friday, it's going to be East Poinsett and School. So if you're traveling into any of those areas, be sure to know that those roads are going to be shut down for some period of time. But when this project wraps up, it is going to look so beautiful. We are so close. We're on the final leg of this project. Now I'd like to move on. You can see this photo of them paving, but I'd like to move on to this right here. The Greer Heritage Museum is reopening on June 13th. You probably already know, but during the coronavirus, I made a daily video series called Greer History Class. And now that that's wrapped up, that means that the museum is reopening. So we are having a reopening celebration on June 13th. So I'd love to see you there. We'll have more details coming out about that very soon. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is something that's very special to many people in Greer. The person right here that you see is Coach Travis Perry. He served at Greer High School for many years, and he impacted a lot of people. Many months ago, he was diagnosed with cancer, and he has been fighting hard for this time period. The support of the Greer community has been massive, with hashtag Pray for Coach Perry trending all over. This has been the Greer community at its best supporting this man. He passed away just a couple of days ago, but he will be remembered by the people he affected and his family. We pray for his family and all the people that he affected as they go through this hard time. I'd like to thank you for watching today's episode of the Greer Tidbits Vidcast. Before we end off, I do want to talk to you about this and what you see there, and that is our Greer Strong merchandise. Throughout this pandemic, to help the community, we've been selling this Greer Strong merchandise, and it is still available. All the proceeds are donated to charity, local charity, Greer Relief, and Greer Community Ministry. So head over to shop.greertidbits.com to get your mug or shirt. Thank you so much for watching the Greer Tidbits Vidcast. I'll see you in next week's edition.